Ever wondered how big websites like Google, Netflix, Meta, Microsoft, Apple protect their backend servers and still stay lightning fast? What is common between these big websites? The one thing which is common between these websites are having millions of users. Apart of that, what is the other thing which is common? All of them uses an application to protect their server, which is nothing but the reverse proxy. So let's break it down in simple terms. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel Coding Environment. In this video, we're gonna see what a reverse proxy is, how it works, and why it's essential for modern web infrastructure. Whether you are a developer, system admin, or just curious about how the internet works, this one is for you. So, what is a reverse proxy? A reverse proxy is a server that sits in front of all the backend servers and act as an intermediary for all the incoming requests coming from the clients. So, if any request is coming from the client, it will first go to this reverse proxy, and then this reverse proxy will forward the request to the backend servers. Now, once the backend server will process the request, it will again send the response back to this proxy server, and the proxy server will send back the response to the corresponding user. So this proxy server or the reverse proxy server basically acts as an intermediary between the backend servers and the user. This is a bit different from the forward proxy, which I have explained in the last video, where the forward proxy sits between the client and the internet. So in the case of the forward proxy, this reverse proxy part will be before this internet. Whereas in the reverse proxy application or the server will sit between the backend servers and the internet. So some of the examples of the reverse proxy application is Nginx, other is the Apache HTTP servers. These are the mostly used in most of the application. A part of that, we have a HA proxy also, and Cloudflare, and we have AWS application load balancer also. So these are the mostly 5 reverse proxy application used in the industry. And what are the benefits of this reverse proxy? So let's see these benefits of this reverse proxy one by one. So the first benefit of the reverse proxy is load balancing. So what do you mean by load balancing? The load balancing is like, suppose you have a millions user coming, we can scale the servers by deploying more and more servers into the backend servers. Now when the request is coming from the user, it will first go to this proxy server, which will act as a load balancer, and then it will redirect to the coming request to the servers which is not heavily loaded. So this algorithm is handled by this load balancing. Basically, its job is to balance the incoming or the load requests coming from the user. A part of that, the other benefit of this is security. So deploying a reverse proxy in between the internet and the servers helps to reduce the security risks. Like DDoS attacks can be stopped by using the reverse proxy because the IPs of these servers are not exposed to the internet. A part of that, the other benefit is caching. So what do you mean by caching? So in this case, suppose this user is using any particular website from this application, particular page from this application in frequent manner. So in this case, what this reverse proxy can do, he can cache that particular page here itself, and when the user is asking or requesting that page, the reverse proxy will not go to the server, and instead of that it will just return return the page which it has cached in its server. And then in this way we are making the request fast also, and we are reducing the load on the particular server also. So these are the some good benefits of having a reverse proxy. I hope I have made it clear like what is reverse proxy, what are the different reverse proxy applications available in the current market, and what are the main benefits of having a reverse proxy. If you have any doubt, please write it in comment section. And if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and stay connected. Till then, have a great day and goodbye.